As an ISKME fellow, I feel like it's been a real honor to get to know people within the larger teaching artist community. I've really enjoyed today because I got to meet a lot of those people that I've been communicating with solely online, face to face. So it was a real pleasure to sort of put an actual physical person with an online personality and to really integrate those two. Basically, my fellowship, I think, has been most inspiring to me by learning about new technologies, ways to share my ideas and make them into resources that other people can use. I felt really excited about adapting technologies such as the Ning for my own creative community of Cal Shakes teaching artists for California Shakespeare Theater, and then also just to continually encourage fellow teaching artists that they're not alone out there, that if they have a question, like I met this wonderful gentleman today who was asking about, he's a visual arts teacher and he really wants to bring more drama into his classroom as well to get the students to physicalize a little bit more of what they're creating visually. And so I was like, well, this is a question you could post on the collab on the Ning, and you should, start a visual arts member group, and just to really constantly encourage people that there is a safe, wonderful environment and group waiting for them to help out. I would say Anna Halperin was really, really inspiring, not only just because obviously she's got, some decades on us and some wisdom that she's accrued, but I really enjoyed the work that we did with our hands and seeing when the half of the room turned towards us and were using their hands to just indicate any kind of communication, symbolism, just to know that we have something as basic of a resource as these two things that say so much and express so much non-verbally, and tying that into sort of a theater education idea. And a lot of times it does become so much about the language, and the language gets intimidating, but to know that even for English language learners or for people who are shy, or how to get students working as a whole group, just to have that half of a room do one thing and then half of the room do the other, give the example again. I just thought that was really inspiring and eye-opening, and the kind of visualization work that she had us do, closing our eyes and focusing internally and not being too self-conscious. I could see very easily how that work could translate directly into my classroom, so I'm excited to experiment with that. I would love to learn more about the visual mapping. I find myself someone who's pretty intimidated by drawing, but as I doodled more and more, the more I got into it, and I think the better I could recall what the key points were from different discussions throughout the day. I made a visual map of our day. So, like I said, visual mapping was something I really took away as a tool, a resource from today's workshop and gathering. And so I made a visual map of my experience just here today. And one of the things I was feeling early on is I was kind of nervous and energized because I'd had too much coffee. But I also I listened, and I wanted to draw attention to all the things that we did today. So we started out doing some hand dancing with Anna, and one of the things I had done with my hands was a butterfly, so I added the little butterfly symbol and my little ballerina. Visual mapping, just directionals, which way do we go? Over here, the San Jose Biennial and 01, and just all the intersections of arts and technology and corporations. ISKME, the idea of personal practice and being able not only to teach your art, but to find time to do it and to devote yourself to your own craft and creativity. The sense of community that we found here today, all the different teaching artists and educators and administrators and all the people in the same room passionate about one thing, the collaborative ideas that we were sharing, the World Cafe model of understanding and sort of the idea behind that and how to do it, and the website, how to find it. So I just felt like we planted a seed and for a lot of personal growth and growth of community and ideas. So that's something that I'm intrigued to try directly in the next thing that I teach.